Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can hear me. There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and others. I'm going to start, and I'm Ingy. I'm Ingy. I'm Ingy. Let me give a moment. Let me just open my V2 Mini because I forgot to load my PG tuber. There we go. Hey, it's me. It is me, Edu. So I'm just gonna be straightforward today. I'm Angy. I'm angry of different things. I'm angry with pretty much with everything. I woke up and I woke up being angry. I want to pretty much commit violence, and that's why we're gonna do speedrun of Undertale Yellow No. And you know, I'm just gonna. To be honest, it's gonna be more practice because I'm very late at this. I'm very late at this. I was supposed to be start this a little more earlier, but I couldn't do it. I don't know. I didn't want to stream. I didn't want to stream because I was late. I know it would be late for speedrunning. But also, like, I don't know. I wanted to stream because I'm the one to talk about how angry I am today. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't do a stream today. Just because I have like. You know what? Okay, fine. I'm just here. But I'm not feeling good today. I don't feel good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And also I have like a little bit sick. Or I'm getting sick because I have my nose a little bit blocked. This is working, yes. Wooga. Okay. Sorry, I need to move something from my desk. Alright. So let's just get straightforward into this and just to and I'm here to complain. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be well, at least part of this run or stream complaining, but yeah, two things happen. One thing I exactly know about it, but it wasn't until I read more about, I look a little bit more about it. Another thing is a certain announcement that it's just funny because first it was we are over, then we are back, and now we are over again. Who was he? That line? It was Fredbear or Nightmare who say that line in UCN. Oh yeah, you'll be so back together. Then I put you so over and over again. I don't know. I'm trying to improvise something. So yeah. Let's start with the announcement thing. So it's so Jover. It's so Clover. PS5 Pro was announced, and yeah, it's. Eh. So this is maybe probably the worst upgrade version of a console ever released. And it's kind of sad because it does have good qualities. Because the console has actually good things, like a better GPU, which is always appreciate. You can always appreciate that. A better ray tracing, which, I mean, if you really care that much about technology that hasn't have too much improvements, yeah, forgot. Over the past of years, then mainly it uses is if you have an NVIDIA GPU. Okay, but that's fine. They're also going to release we're also going to include their own scaling technique like DLSS, the FSR, and I know Italo have one, but I don't know what's the name of it. And how to put it? How to put it? How to put this? Because it's not well. The abbreviation is kind of funny because it's PSSR. At least I think people should call it Peacer. Yes, I like to use the Peacer. I like to use the Peacer. But and well, I think that's pretty much all the things. They show comparison like performance, upscaling and stuff, and not only did they use games that also released on PlayStation 4, but also the difference is barely noticeable. Like if like in a still image, like even a still even a still image, it's barely noticeable. Like you really have to look into it very, very, like very, very deep in it. You really have to look very, very deep into it. Because there's some differences that you can see, but generally speaking, the differences are very, barely noticeable. Like barely, barely, barely noticeable. Because, like, maybe the text of the I see like a text be more visible in the PS5 Pro, very far, but like it's barely. Like generally speaking, it's just a still image. I mean, in a real scenario, you'll be moving a lot or focusing your attention on one thing, one piece, in one thing. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, difference. And okay, fine. This is improved. This is things that benefits that they're fine. Okay, also 2 gigabytes, terabytes of storage. It's like, well, okay, it doesn't look to be a bad thing. It doesn't have a physical release. It doesn't have a physical thing available. I think it's going to be like the PS5 Slim. Like you can buy the disc. How do you call this? Disc readers? I don't know this how they call it, the name of it, but let's just call it disc reader. You can buy separately, which I think they're expensive for how much for something that is not even you don't even have the way to read it correctly directly. It's just like literally buying a piece. But here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. This also has a stand. That's also sold separately. But the price of the console is 700. I'm not joking. It's $700, $800 for no, sorry, 800 euros. Fuck, de verdad, alam mo rin ginagawa nila. But yeah, that's the price of the console. It's $700. Guys, PlayStation 3 is back, baby! That's right, baby. PlayStation. So for those who don't know, PlayStation 3 at first was a disaster launch, considering the fact that it came from the before the PlayStation 3 was the PS2, which it is still the most sold console in the world. This is just pain. And they released the console at a really high price at the time. It was like costing like the cheapest one $600, I think. And the cheapest one like 500, which at the time this price wasn't a thing. And also PlayStation 3 ended up releasing 1 year later. 1 year later, the Xbox 360. The developing PS3 game at the time was a lot more harder. It was harder at the time, especially which was new. So Sony was suffering a lot of problems at the start of PS3. Even though this is even though this is a pro console, you know, it was yes, oof, fish memory. And even though this is like fish. This is just like a revision console because it's a PS5. It's just a pro with it. It's so sad to see, like, just the PS4. I think the PS4 Pro. I think it just cost $100 more than the original. I think, or even the Slim. I don't remember. But golly, like PlayStation. Oof. That's so oof. And not only that, also well, I know the iPhone is like oh yeah, this is the iPhone. This always happens, but that makes me angry. That actually makes me angry because like how this could happen? It wasn't too long since the PlayStation 4 Pro released. Like how? I can't believe Nintendo is still like the only console company who knows how to make an actual console, and even they have their problems. The inside is like of Nintendo, but golly, they at least know how to that consoles are nothing unless you are releasing games. And not just that, the PlayStation 5 doesn't really have one game. The freaking Astro Ball, which is I hear it's a really good game, and that's great, but it's really just one game. And also with games released on PC, like one of the things I always find annoying. Like I don't want to get into console wars, PC wars, nor anything like that. But one thing I really find annoying is how does the PC players, when the console price is released. Oops. Okay. There were people saying that with that money you can build a PC. And they're right, but keep in mind that the it's not just power. Like yeah, this is the main market of these consoles, but it's not just power. There's other factors that one could buy a PC. But here's the thing that I found annoying about all of this. Oops. This I found this annoying. No, just kidding. But here's the thing that I found really annoying. This is the first time I have to agree with PC players with this thing, because what do you mean a 700 console, 800 euros? Like you can buy a PC that can run all of these games, and yet you will still have money with that. What's the name por supuesto in English? With that price, it's just with that amount of money. Like, wow. I hope just Sony doesn't become the iPhone of gaming, because boy, I feel like they want to be one. Selling pieces separately, increasing prices, like, oh, that's very iPhone. That's very Apple thing. I really hope it doesn't become that thing. But also Microsoft, it's doing nothing. At this point, Nintendo's going to have the dominance of consoles, which I wouldn't be surprised. It's the only company who's actually like doing everything to keep their IPs ongoing, releasing games, releasing affordable consoles. Well, affordable if you live in Latin America. And as I said before, Nintendo has some problems. Like they never decreases their prices. That's a thing that only Xbox and PlayStation, or at least they're used to, do that. Now that's no longer the case. Appears to be. God, it sucks. It sucks like the console as we know, it's kind of dying now, and only Nintendo's going to preserve that. Well, who knows? We also have to see the announcement of the Switch Pro. Well, not Switch Pro, the Switch 2, whatever it is. I just hope it's, they still doing their thing, and well, I mean yeah, but like they don't go with weird stuff. I mean they pretty much do their weird stuff, but they don't go like to do weird stuff. Oh no, he's like his fastballs. Ah, it's just damn. Gaming, generally speaking, is kinda this year has been kinda well this year's like, but mainly this one. It's been painful to see and watch. You're not even the winner. Not even the user is how we can win anymore. Like if you're a Nintendo user, then probably yeah, but still. I have two. Maybe gonna get that two. Another two. Nah, just one. 1 2 2 1. That's fine. You know, there's the other thing that I'm angry about. Keep in mind that barely the angriness I have right now is not because like these calls so pleasant. Like it's more of a thing that has been piling up. Like I wasn't able to sleep too well today, and yet I'm not that tired as yesterday. But I wasn't able to get a good night's sleep, and there's a reason why. And that makes me angry. It's kind of like seeing these things like, seeing these things like, come on, how this could happen? Like, why? So, because the next thing is actually related to Undertale, Deltarune, mainly the fan games aspect of Undertale. So let me talk about a fan base called the FNAF fan base. As much as as much as I dislike the FNAF fan base, I'm gonna give credit that they really, really are passionate with the fan games. Since the early days of FNAF, when Five Nights at Candy's was a thing, the original the original Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I didn't pronounce it very well. Since Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the original Five Nights at Freddy's 3, do you remember that, guys? The Five Nights at Warriors. It's just what's the name of that? This fan game I forgot. Treasure Island? Five Nights at Treasure Island? But see, those early fan games, even before the originals, like the Five Nights at Candy's, the Pop Ghost, the Joy of Creation, One Night at Flumpty's. Well, even One Night at Flumpty's has its own. It uses. Works from other IPs. The FNAF fan base has always been open to fan games. Like the fan base loves fan games, and that's a thing that it's something that you really have to be lucky to be in this side, because it's not usual that all fan games had their like a huge support for fan games. And I cannot speak for Undertale's perspective. I know that the early days they were like these mods or fun games that you fight enemies and like the easiest easiest Undertale fan game attack. But the earliest one I can remember, so like Gaster fights. What's the other one? Red. You guys remember Red? She also appears in this. Oh, they appears in this game. Another gender, sorry. But they appear in this game. Yeah, that's an Easter egg. And also the creator of Red is working on Deltarune. And Generally speaking, the FNAF fan base always they always receive with a lot of welcome fan games. Of course, there's always the fan games with controversies or fan games that are made by weird people. But generally speaking, the FNAF fan base they're very welcoming to receive fan games, and that's something good. That's a thing again. Not too much fan game creators have this luck because there are different with other fan bases. Because they don't really care or doesn't do to enough people to be motivated to create their own fan games. And with FNAF in the early days, people always has been motivated to create their own fan game, and that's something I really love of FNAF. At the point has gotten end up making the Fanverse initiative, which is this one of the best things ever happened. Generally speaking, FNAF. Even though the path to these fan games hasn't been too smooth, I'm really excited for playing these fan games. I know, knowing that these people who make these incredible experiences have the opportunity to be able to get money with this. So now, Undertale. The Undertale fanbase, for some reason, Undertale Deltarune fanbase has this disgusting look to fan games. Because lately, I don't know how to start this conversation. I'm gonna speak because usually when people refers to Undertale Deltarune, they use the abbreviation of each word, like UT for Undertale. Well, actually good. Shit. Sorry, I got confused for a moment. I was like, wait. Am I doing great? Wait, because I thought I need one more, and then I hear the music like, oh, then I actually need two more. I skipped one, I guess, before. Well, I'm lucky either way because it will be the last encounter in this area. Well, back to the. Well, yeah, the abbreviation. You know how when talking about Undertale or Deltarune fanbase, or generally speaking, these two, they use like UTDR, like UT from Undertale and DR from Deltarune. Well, there are people who started to include Undertale Yellow part of this. So it started to become UTYDR. And that's originated a lot of discussions and fights. And since before this, people were like have this fear view with fan games. There wasn't too much about it, but it's starting to increase a lot more lately. Like generally speaking, there were people who view Undertale Yellow as a bad thing, which I don't know why. And I think the best way to describe it is like they don't want the original story of Undertale or any originality be distorted by the fan base. And I mean, it makes sense. Undertale fan base is well known to don't know how to read. But it's just weird because why you have to be like this against a fan game? Like, that fan games doesn't have to follow the original views of the original game, right? Some things are fan games made by fans. And yes, Undertale Yellow is very close to Undertale, but it is still a fan project. It is still made by fans. It is still made for people who have their own interpretations, their views of our IP that they do not neither own nor create, nor work or in it. And this thing has to reach the point that even the Undertale Yellow fan base, it's tired. Like, Master Sword Remix commented about this. Be like, I want to create this game for people to enjoy, not to generally discuss. And it's a shame. It's such a shame because Undertale Yellow, it's a really good fan game. They did a fantastic work. It really looks like it was made. It could easily be Undertale prequel. Of course, it is not. And honestly, the people who say that should be seen as canon or it should be it should be part of the canon, or it should be like, you know, what's the other thing that people says? God damn it. Sorry, Guinness is clearly my vision. I'm falling to the dark side. There's another thing, but I forgot what it was. But it is true that Undertale Yellow, it shouldn't be seen as a canon game. I would say that fan game should be seen as a fan game. It doesn't matter how close or how well interprets the original source or respects the original source. That's the word I was searching. It still has to be seen as a fan game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, there's nothing wrong. Like, it is fine if you want to see Undertale Yellow as part of the Undertale, or like part of the Undertale timeline. It's just you shouldn't be taken as a canon. But also people who say that this is a bad thing or the worst thing they should ever done, like, or or even these arguments that it also applies to Undertale. It's like, what? What is wrong with that's what? It's confusing. It makes me want to cry. Oh god, I'm having a really bad accuracy. I don't care really, but because again, I'm angy of this fan base. I'm angy of everything. I hate everything. But I don't know. It's just I even heard that apparently I think apparently the people who are working on Delta Traveler also they don't feel to work into the game again because the amount of criticize that they receive. And it's a shame because I actually want to play that fan game. It's part of my list of games to stream. And the fact that there's people there's people like this who is really pushing back the creativity. Generally speaking, I feel like the creativity in Undertale fan base it's something that they hate. Because back when there were like these discussions about the backgrounds of Undertale, like the sprite works and stuff, there were people making their own sprite works for their own fan game sprite works for the game. Like, oh yeah, this could look like this. And there were people angry discussing about this. Like, you it's a fan work. People say that this is the reason. This is how the people. I don't know how it was that comment that it really stuck with me. It was like, oh my god, don't say that. Like, this is how. And no wonder why people were not being disappointed of chapter 3. Like, and I was like, it's a fan work. It's someone's take on something. And even personality is that this is too much detail for a game. Or for the scene, because I think it was a scene from chapter 2 of Deltarune. It's just like, I don't know, oh my god. And I'm saying this because I think people are now starting also to attack Undertale. It's like, why do you hate creativity? Like, why do you hate creativity? Like, serious question. Why? Why do you hate it? I don't understand. Like, more of these people, like these people who like this IP as much as you do. This game IP, I got to applies as much as you do. why you? Of course they want, and if they want to create something that they know they can do, or learning how to do it, like the cases of Undertale Yellow, it was more for learning than working because they need to do all of it, all the things they have when they start to work at this. Like, why it has to be this way? Like, now I cannot, if I want to run Sans with two blue eyes, and I'm gonna get critiqued because Sans doesn't have two blue eyes. Because if that's the case, what a miserable fan base. Like, I thought oops, I thought the FNAF fan base was very miserable, but god damn, I think the Undertale fan base is really close to be the most miserable fan base I've ever seen. Well, actually, no, I think that will be Steven Universe. And I was even part of it, and I don't even watch Steven Universe. But god, the amount of things that go out from that fan base, wow. Oh, it's the Peanuts box. I thought I saw like a weird, colorful character in the corner, like, huh? Like, you know, like the original Born Trap of this Security Breach. But it's just, it's sad. It's so sad that the weird times that fan games release or mods, like I don't know too much about the repeat mod discussions, but at least in terms of fan games, they have been worked for years and years. Like they don't win any money with this. They receive this in the change, and it's so sad. Like I really wish games like The Traveler doesn't get cancelled, because I want to play this game and I want and it looks from what I've seen, it looks like there's a lot of passion in this. I don't want The Traveler to be cancelled because of this hostile ambience that Undertale fanbase has gained over the pass of time. It's just so sad. Mainly the thing that got me so sad is that nowadays you can create fan works without having people tell you that this is not close to the original source. But that's fine. Let people deviate outside of the source. Like I had Mickey Mouse in the game to their own games. Even if it doesn't make any sense, do it. Just do it! It's your fan game. You do whatever you want. If you want an explosion that destroys the entirety of the underground, that's fine. It might not be good, but it is your work. It is your fan work. You can do whatever you want without for work. Just so sad. Like I don't know. I don't want to bring Toby Fox into this because like it doesn't make sense to really bring this. But I don't wonder what he thinks about Undertale. I mean, his creation, about all of these things happening, knowing that there's people who underappreciate the work of these people, who has dedicated a lot of years to craft something beautiful. Like this is so sad, man. This is so sad. That's why, guys, you should sleep happily, because if you sleep angry, you're gonna be like this. God, and also failing shoots. I don't know. I really need to vent this. To vent. Like nowadays, the only fanbase I'm happy to be with it's an anime fanbase. Like how bad you can be, guys. I'm happy with the Girls Band Cry fanbase. And even with, you know what's the worst part? In all of these anime fan games has these weird people. Like, how you can be so bad? How you can, how you can be that bad? Ah, it stinks. Disgusting. Disgusting. Ah, well. Now I feel like I have like 5 kidney stones passing by. I don't know. You know, let's talk about something a little more happier, shall we? I don't want to be angry all day. Like you know, the, no, no. Well, you know, yeah, girls won't cry. I know this is an anime thing, but yeah, who cares? It's a girls won't cry. It's a really good anime. It's an original anime one, so I really recommend you to watch it if you haven't. It's a really good one. I suspect it to be that good of the anime. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna talk Girls Will Cry later because I remember another thing that I have to talk about. Do you remember the? Okay, so it is not a manga. It is a like novel. But do you remember the Latina novel that I mentioned yesterday? How there's this Hispanic YouTuber who read who read a few chapters, not all of them, of this novel. Well, let me tell you, it is bad. It's so bad. It's it's horrible. It's like wow. It's incredibly bad. Like racism, xenophobia, men who never touch woman. Ooh, it sucks. It really sucks. Okay, so let me explain a few things of what happened in that anime. So you don't. It's a if well actually have you ever heard of the weird things that happens of in Red? Yeah, Red the Girlfriend was the name. This is stupidly bad anime manga adaptation. Well, this is this level but worse. If you heard about the protagonist of this, which you probably you have if you're on Twitter. Well, the protagonist is this is pretty much the protagonist, but worse. Because literally, this guy gets excited with anything. Sorry, God damn it, this is. Sorry, this is a typical uh mixing words with English Spanish. But I know how to do this if you're not gonna get soft lock. Okay. So, so it's just so bad. Okay. So this guy gets horny with anything. With anything. Any Latina girl is like very, very submissive with this guy. I think his name is Makoto. And the Latina girl, at least how he describes everything in this novel, it's stupidly bad. I have to use the. I forgot. It's stupidly bad. Because so first of all, she's from Brazil, which okay, cool. But guess what? She's from a tribe. She's from a tribe. I'm not joking. She's from the the in the novel explain like yeah, I'm from a tribe. Like what? What? So you're a tribe from Brazil? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah, so do you remember the scene explained yesterday about like the being very intimate in public that they've been half naked? It actually happens. It actually happens. Really, the protagonist Makoto says like, yes, yeah, don't be angry, police or something. There was the policeman caught them. You know, she's not from here. She needs to get used to the costume, their costumes, yeah. Culture. This is this is how the way they do that there in her own country. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, they actually went there. And also something, oh my god, so another thing that happens in there. So after that happens, like they went back to school, and I guess the next day. Yeah, the next day. Uh, so Latina. I have to call her that Latina, but that's her name. I forgot to put this again. But the thing is, that's her name. So I cannot do anything. So Latina bring the topic yesterday in the open. Like she's like, oh yes, yes, we Latinos, we are not afraid of talking about these topics in public. Yeah, yeah. There you are. Nope. So he's so there's this girl who I don't know. She I guess she's like the protagonist. She's like the protagonist, but also she likes her. She likes him because when this topic is heard, like that girl gets all angry. Also, she's big poster by the way because this is how it has to be in these novels. I guess there's no other way. I guess. She gets all angry, starts to say things like, "Oh, yeah, you are also you also like the protagonist. Like she likes to." Ay. She's like to invent the weirdest things ever, like mind controlling Latina, and guys, this is hard, okay? It is hard to explain this. Please be patient. And it's just it's really bad. It's really bad. So Roma, help me. And okay, so the girl pretty much like is trying to uncover her chest, grabs the protagonist's hands, and puts her her hands in his hands in her chest. And all this because he was supposedly a mind controlling thing. They were like, hey, proving you're normal by doing this or something like that. I'm like, oh my god, this is bad. This is wow. Oh, and also for some reason the novel like to describes a lot how the character has dark skin. I mean, okay, let's not talk about I don't know. Oh yeah, that's also the protagonist. I mean, you have guessed it when I mentioned that if you heard something about Rent a Girlfriend thing, it's so virgin. Like this guy gets horny with everything. I fucking swear, it's not. I'm not joking. I wish I was joking, but no. Like Latina is the so in one part of the novel, Latina is like the new student. Oh god. Oh wow. She's like the new student, and she sees the side of the protagonist, and god damn it. You know, I don't mind if I feel like this. To be honest, this is another just chatting disguised as a speedrun. Oh. Actually, give me a moment, guys. I need to check something. Gaster! Oh my god, Gaster! Gaster, give you a moment, please. Give you a moment. I need to be back very quickly. I need to check something. Oh my god, Gaster Undertale is here! Who will thought that Gaster will be interesting to hear the Latina novel? Oh my god, you're speaking with hands! So I hope you're having a darker day today, weak Gaster. And well, like I was mentioning before, the Latina novel. Ah yeah, so the protagonist being very virgin, because like the Latina is like her first day in a new school, because she transferred, like, you know. Wow! And the guy's like, oh my god, she's so pretty, which, okay, fine, that's normal. But this guy gets horny because he's on her boobs! Like, dude, how you can? Oh yeah, I just watch porn during school. I don't know if I want to check more of that of that novel. You know, it feels like the YouTuber's going to read it again and to read more into it in the future, but I don't know if I want to be there again. God, it's. You know, to be fair, there's funny moments because, you know, it's so bad that it's so good. But it is also painful to look at it. It is very painful to look at it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to be part of this next time. Like yeah, they were funnies, but I don't think that would just I don't think that justified the pain I have suffered with it. I really didn't. Oh yeah, so have you ever heard of this? I don't think so because I think it was mainly popular or heard in Latin America. I'm a Spanish speaker, but someone in Japan, a writer of light novels, made an anime about. No, sorry, a novel about a girl who's Latina. Like my brain isn't braiding anymore. That's okay. It's just honestly, that's okay actually because the thing that happens in that novel, it's so bad. Racism, xenophobia, so much horriness. For like sometimes, like I mentioned before, this kind of novels or these fanfics. It's not a fanfic, but it appears to be like one. It's bad. Sometimes the how bad can be can help to be so good and make fun of it, but it was a mixed reception with that thing. No, Gaster, don't lose your brain! Don't you think Gaster? And yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. I just can't believe that the author asked to ChatGPT a name for someone from Latin America. And all the names were Latina, Mexicana, like Mexican. What is the other one? I think that's over. No, Colombiana. I think also Colombian. And the other's like, yeah, let's choose Latina. Like that. It's just ChatGPT is a solution for everything. Whoa, what a reference! I have died from too much nonsense. that's the Gaster candle lore. He fell to the core because he was reading the Latina light novel. He died of cringe and falls to the core. And yeah. No, but yeah, seriously, that's a really bad one. Even for make fun of it, I don't recommend it. I got stupid in that part. Sorry. I wouldn't recommend for that. I die again for even more nonsense. I don't know if I want to read to venture more on that. It was just like the prologue and the first two chapters. It was 3 chapters? I don't know, but there's more chapters. It is a light novel. They don't tend to be long, but I don't want to get more into it. Also, one part that I realized is that so there's illustrations in that light novel. Usually, what I heard, they usually done so they could be adapted to manga and maybe anime. Because there's something that I learned about this thanks to that YouTuber actually. But before I talk about that, the character Latina in all the illustrations, she has this exact same face with her mouth open, like being angry or looking angry with her mouth open. In all of the drawings. All of them. I forgot to chase the Flowey, but well, that's fine. Again, this is just starting this guy as a speedrun. A very bad one because I don't even take it this seriously. Since the very beginning, actually. But But yeah, they have the same face in all of the illustrations. But yeah, why Gaster? Why? You're trapping the core knowing this teamwork. Sure, hope it does. Ah. That was oh yeah. So here's a weird thing that I didn't know about this. So apparently a lot of the like usually when talking about anime adaptations, well, before that the novels. So usually when talking about like novels in Japan, they choose like they don't even bother to reject a lot of them. Like, they just choose like, oh yeah, this is well written, I guess, and they just pick that one, publish it. And I forgot I forgot about this, but that's okay. And they're like pretty much like the junk food when of this novel of literature in Japan. And apparently these are made so because like they tend to sell well, unfortunately. And they don't choose it to be adapted into manga and anime. And apparently there's like this problem that a lot of people are angry that these novels end up getting adapted instead of creating something more original or something like this other piece that is well written and stuff. And well, that's a problem. Kind of hard here. Well, this is more Latin American thing, but in Mexico, like there's a lot of these novels that are like the TV novels that they're really bad. And people watch it like it was like the creme de la creme. This is something similar. Now what you should do to read the Bill book. Yeah, it's a shame. Like, it's a shame I never bothered to really read Gravity. Well, not read. Watch Interstellar Gravity Falls. Mainly the second season. I didn't watch a lot of the first season when we passed through TV, and I watched it with my sister and mother. But like the season 2, I didn't catch I didn't catch it a lot. It wasn't there. Like it was like it was a teen. It become seen it. I hate reruns. They'll reboot anything nowadays. Give me something new. I'll give you this and I'll stick on my middle finger. And my pinky finger too. Do it or die. I really like the first season. The thing is, I don't know why they were bothered to watch it again. Or like the be tuned with Gravity Falls. I don't know why. But yeah, I should watch it. No, right now I don't have really nothing to watch. So you know, I should give another watch to season 1 and definitely season 2. Which again, this is like the least I watch. By what are you censoring? Like what were you supposed to be censoring? Like it's just Book of Will's cipher? I don't know. Ah, it's the link. Ah, it's okay. It's just the Book of Phil, Bill. I mean, hard to not find in it. Hard to find in it is not. But yeah, I should give a watch to Gravity Falls again. After years and years since I haven't watched it. Especially since there's a lot of talk about that again because of the RG thing. I think there's an RG thing that happened. I'm surprised that you see a lot of talk about after days of the ARG thing. Like Gravity Falls already have a strong fan base. And that's something I can appreciate. It's okay, Gasser, you don't have to set the league. Yeah, probably because I have deactivated I have activated the block links. I don't think this is a default option because I never both anything about it. I think. But that's okay. It is the book of Phil, the book of Bill Cipher or Cipher. I mean, hard to find it. It is not. Or at least I hope. Because if you're telling me this book's a little more harder to find any FNAF book, that'll be sad. At least I'm no longer that angry since the beginning of the stream. Now I'm increased because I talked about the Latina manga again. Do not give me reruns. Do not. Thank you. I appreciate you. However, you're gonna die either way, so... Sorry. Okay. I don't feel a little better. I feel better now. My angriness is not present now. I didn't want to do that yet, but oh well. I just have to find one encounter here. Yeah, too. It's not funny how my last two runs of Undertale they haven't been taken too seriously. At this point, it's just chatting these guys as an Undertale speedrun. Hey, you know what? I don't have complaints. God, I think I'm actually getting sick. I feel my left nose could well, not my left. I feel my nose slightly congested. Oop. Nope. There you go. Oh wow, I didn't realize I have the security breach stream 11's timer that short because he wasn't to look CC up here. Well, doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter, I don't know. At this point, I just want to finish this game and call it here for today. Again, I usually will be a little bit longer streams, but lately I've been getting late into the streams, so a little more harder to keep it up with, like at least two on the speedrun tries. Well, this is gonna be called tries. Because again, I've been at least the last two has been just yapping. More about yapping than actually playing the game. Because I usually don't play this bad this game. Like yeah, there's some things I get stuck and I get like, ugh! Actually, in this run, I haven't got any like any glitch that I failed to do. I actually did all of them correctly. Mainly I'm failing with the shooting things and the but yeah, that. Well, I guess the puzzle the mixed thing, but I'm usually very good at it. I'm usually very good at it, so that's fine. And I don't mind to fail that. I only get angry when I fail when I only get like when I fail the skips glitches, mainly in Steamworks. But this time I did not fail any of them. You know, that makes me happy. But also these things happen, like for example, I shoot just one bullet to goose when it's two. Ah well. Bye. I should have tried to run, but oh well. At least we're about to end this. I'm just gonna end this and just call it for today because I mean I didn't want to do stream mode today, to be fair. But I decided to do it because I was angry, but like yeah, I want to talk about the what's happening with the Undertale fan base, with the PlayStation Pro announcement, like I really need to vent. I think it helps to practice. At least it helps because, as I mentioned before, I did not fail any skip, which that makes me very happy. Because wow, sometimes I can be so good at this game, I can be so bad at this game. Bombs away. Aye. Okay, a little bit of bad timing, but that's okay. Hehe. Dodging these bombs always feels so good. I want to do the split off axis, so well. Sorry, Steamworks. I don't know if this is a well-known fact, but the battlefield of Axis pacifist, it has the no, what do you think? The Gaster motif. Well, it was just it was a 1 week 3 days ago, I think. That was hearing the Undertale Yellow soundtrack and Toro 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 Toro, like, huh? How did I realize now that? How now did I realize about that? Yeah, I'm not joking. I stopped yapping about that for a while. About the Latina thing. But yeah, it is not a joke. The main team or the battle team of Axis Pacifist, I was able to hear the Gasterlity motif like, oh! It's just funny because Undertale Yellow is, of all the fan games, Undertale Yellow, that they, well, I guess Undertale too, but it doesn't have the, well, not really, but at a certain point, but it also have like oh, Gaster, yes, Kara! They don't even appear in this game or mentions about them in this game. I need caption. No, you don't need anything. You only need to speak with the hands. Okay. Compared to yesterday, this time I'm gonna be looking for Martlet, Martlet Remedy, and also Martlet Retribution. Even though I not did bad, I not did bad yesterday. Still, I'll still suck at this fight, so I want to be better at this. The mic sounds bad? Well, it is true, sometimes I speak too fast. It's something that I really need to improve. But I think, yes, I'm pretty sure I talks right now good. I was able to speak very well. But also, I'm a little bit... I forgot the word. Tartamudo in English. What? Okay, that was weird. So, something happened in my... with my phone and I was scared for a moment. I was scared for a moment. And I got really confused, like, oh wait, what? What was happening? I was really scared for a moment. I no. Ah! Okay, I actually need to be lucky right now. Okay, I got distracted. Thank you for following, Yaster. I really appreciate it. Like, you know, when you speak and when you're speaking and then you get stuck. Like, you don't know how to pronounce a word. I know this happens to everyone, but it's like a... I just forgot how to say it in English. Tartamudo. It's a lot more noticeable when I speak Spanish, but... I just forgot the word, I'm sorry. I really do. I'm not saying I wouldn't talk. During this, but I mean, am I really going to do well? I mean, it's not gonna get world record or personal record, but still. Again, this is just chatting with a speedrun as a disguise. I can resist. There we go. Are you ready for racism cutscene? Racism cutscene. Press. There we go. Sorry, I need to answer a message, but I need to smash this. Gotta say, it's been a while since I've heard Suji's voice. Since I have Arumash everything. Smash that like button! Smash that HRT! Anyways, now the actual part where I need to be looking. Martha's Retribution. I don't know how I feel that, but oh well. Goodbye, Bartlett. Oh, this attack. Oh, lucky I am. Aye. Aye. That's fine. I really hate the box attacks in this phase, the Bartlett Retribution. I just suck to dodge everything. No! Okay, that was the worst start attack I've ever had. God, I don't know how to dodge today. I don't know how to dodge today. I'm so sorry you have to see this. You really sent me the link when win things? Wow. That dedication. I really appreciate that dedication. Well, but... Well, Well... I was about to say that, but you have to translate everything in emojis, but I'm gonna guess use a page where they give you in emojis, the translated version. Sorry, the translated text. Preguntaba... Yeah... You know what? Hey guys, I I did very well. uh, Look, I mean, it is. I mean, yeah, it is not like the closest, the best time I ever had. I mean, it is slightly better than my personal record, but you know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad to the a lot of yapping that happened during stream. Okay, guys, but seriously, I will stay to watch the Global Blast. But here's the thing, since I started to stream very late, I I was in for one more for at least one run, but seeing the type, how much I have left, I think we better to just finish the run now, even if I we didn't get to see the Clover Blast. But at least for the best if I end it here now today. So yeah, I started with the stream being angy, and later it got a little more like yeah chill. Now I feel a lot more better. Well, for now, I just want to end here for today. Ugh. Oh, and also, thanks to Gaster, the flames of Gaster, I'm only 2 follows behind 50. Which, if you guys really want to see me play Security Breach in one stream, 100%, you know what to do. But yeah, besides follow me on Twitch, also don't forget to follow me on my Twitter account, edutostar87, where I'm the most active in there. Also, I upload videos on my YouTube channel, edutostar. Yesterday I uploaded the newest video, so go watch it. Unless you watch the stream when it released, when I stream it. And also there's a bots channel, Edit the Bots. So yeah guys, so thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to speak with the hands, as Castor does. Bye bye!